Hello everyone. Today we're going to make a simple Orzo Kale Salad. To make our salad, we're going to use 1 cup of orzo that we've cooked according to package directions and then rinsed in cold water to stop the cooking process. A 15-ounce can of no-salt garbanzo beans that we've drained and rinsed. A 1/4 cup of sun-dried tomatoes diced. A half of red onion that we have minced up finely. And a generously packed 4 cups of kale. We're going to use a little bit of olive oil to wilt the kale. For the dressing on the salad, we're going to use 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. We're going to use the zest and juice from 1 large lemon, so it gives us about a tablespoon of zest and about 3 tablespoons of juice. A 1/4 cup of a good olive oil and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. You can use white balsamic vinegar, but today we're going to use a red pepper and blackberry vinegar that we got from our local oil and vinegar store, Sapore. And then we're going to use some no-salt seasonings to taste. So let's get started.
Our first step is to wilt our kale. So in a large pot, I've added about a tablespoon of olive oil, and then we're going to add the kale. And if it's too much for the pot, you could always do this in batches. And then we're just going to kind of toss the kale around, make sure it's coated with olive oil. And then we're going to cook this until the kale wilts over medium-high heat. See, about a couple minutes in, the kale has started to wilt. And you want to stir this often until the kale has completely wilted. Okay, about 5 minutes have passed. And the kale has started to become very aromatic. That's a good sign that you know when it's done. And it should look something like this. Take it off the heat and set aside. Our next step is to work on the dressing for our salad. So in a bowl, we're going to add our olive oil, our vinegar from Sapore, lemon juice, lemon zest, cumin, some freshly ground black pepper, some no-salt flax seasonings, about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, and some lemon pepper Mrs. Dash, again about half a teaspoon to a teaspoonful, and then whisk this up. Give this a quick taste and see if you want to adjust for any seasonings, and then set aside. Our next and final step is to add all of our ingredients together. So we've transferred our kale into a large mixing bowl, and then we're going to go ahead and add in our orzo, our red onion, garbanzo beans, sun-dried tomato, and last but not least, our dressing we just made. Now we're going to start out by putting just half of it in there. It may not need all the dressing. And then toss to coat. Once you have this mixed well, store this in the fridge and serve cold. Now that we've allowed our salad to cool in the fridge, it's time to plate. And there you have it. Easy Orzo Kale Salad. Eat and enjoy.
We hope you enjoyed our video.
If you did, please subscribe. Or click on the Patreon link below. Or you can click on the videos from last week.
Bye!
Bye!